We will learn what designation should be placed in what directions. For the designation of a managing director, the cabin of managing director should be placed in northwest quadrant to satisfy the attributes of the southwest region, that is leadership and dominance. The managing director should have control over all the other staff. While in the cabin, make sure he faces north and the door of the cabin should be in the northeast part of the cabin. General manager should be placed in west direction and southwest quadrant or southwest direction. General manager should also face north for south cabin and face east for west direction cabin. Owner of the office, or let's say CEO of the office, should always occupy southwest zone or southwest direction. Making the cabin in southwest has a certain kind of dominance and makes it to have a power over your staff. The table in any of the cabins like general manager, managing director or CEO, it should always be rectangular in shape. It's a stable form. Finance manager should be the north quadrant of the office. North is believed to be a zone for money and success. Hence, planning of finance manager cabin should be in the north direction. The manager should always face north, and if not possible in the north direction, east facing is preferred. Staff like sales staff should always be in the northwest zone because sales need to be spreaded away in the market. So northwest is of a constant change and the element that rules is the air. So the sales staff should be always be placed in northwest zone and the staff should face east or north direction. The customer sitting in front of the sales staff can face west direction or south direction. Accounts department. This department can be placed in southeast zone of the office. If not possible in southeast, it can be placed in the north direction. Guidelines for some other spaces in office. Reception area. This is the area where anybody comes first and has an impression. So it should be the center of all the energies and should be placed in northeast direction. Later on, it can be placed on east or north direction. The receptionist or the staff should always face entry, or else they can face east or north direction. Waiting area. Waiting area has to be planned in northwest direction of the office. If possible, it should be a level down than the rest of the flooring of the office. Conference room. This conference room can be constructed or placed in east direction and then west direction. Pantry in the office should be placed in southeast direction or northwest direction. If possible, southeast is preferred as it represents the fire element. Marketing department should always be placed in northwest zone because marketing is a spread of a news or a product. Northwest is a direction of constant change and flow of air element. The marketing department staff should face east or north direction. Customer in front of the marketing staff can face west or south direction. Toilets in offices can be planned in southwest zone and then northwest zone. The toilet should not be in center of any offices and also it should not create obstruction between any of the staff workplaces. Next department we have is administration and human resources. This is to be planned in eastern zone and the staff should face entry or east direction. By any chance, if you have a prayer room in your office, it should be placed in northeast zone to have maximum positive energies to receive from the northeast corner. The plot or shape of a plot of an office should always be rectangular and square because it is most stable form of architecture as well as universe. There should be no cuts and extension because it imbalances the energy we receive from all the four directions. Showcases, bookshelf, rack should be made on west walls or the south walls of any cabin or any workspaces. Doors and windows are always preferred on north direction and east direction. Some of the factors as we have seen residential Vastu can be followed here. There should be no beam over office employees. The central zone of office must be kept vacant. No clutters because it obstructs the energy flow. The office should be properly lit and have adequate ventilation so it elevates the mood of the staff working there. You should always prefer natural lighting because fluorescent lighting or artificial lighting in office can harm the natural balance of human body and the productivity of staff can be hampered.